Hey guys, welcome back to our video. FNAF22 here with our video, and in today's video, since we have Mortal Kombat 12 on the horizon, aka Mortal Kombat 12 is coming soon, as we talked about a little bit ago, I wanted to talk about top 10 characters that I want to see return in Mortal Kombat 12. So how this is going to work, there are two criterias. First off, they have to be a Mortal Kombat character, so they can't be a guest character like Jason Voorhees or Freddy Krueger. And they also couldn't have been in the last game, so they can't be characters like Liu Kang or Scorpion, who were already in Mortal Kombat 11. So these are 10 characters who were not in Mortal Kombat 11 that I want to see return for Mortal Kombat 12. I'll also be doing this with guest characters, and I will be doing a full roster prediction later down the line, so stay tuned if you guys are excited for that. But these are in order from 10 being my least want and number 1 being my most want. So let's jump straight in to number 10. Coming in at number 10, we have Kung Jin. Now, Kung Jin made his first appearance in Mortal Kombat X, and he was the son of Kung Lao, the guy with the sharp hat. But Kung Jin was a really cool character. He was actually my older brother's favorite character playing MKX, and he was the only combat kid that I liked. I don't really like Cassie, I don't really like Jackie. Kung Jin was the only one I liked, and for some reason, he didn't make a return in MK11. A lot of the combat kids did, but for some reason Kung Jin didn't. I think he was one of the coolest, and him and Takeda were the coolest, and I guess you could have Takeda on here. I totally just spaced Takeda, but mostly Kung Jin because I think he was my favorite combat kid, and it was pretty sad to see him not return in Mortal Kombat 11. So I have Kung Jin at number 10. Let's move on to number 9. Coming in at number 9, we have Cyrax / Sector / Triborg. We just need one of the robots back. Cyrax and Sector had some really cool designs in Mortal Kombat 11, and they weren't even in the game. They were just in the story mode, which is crazy because their designs were really cool. So honestly, if we can get Cyrax and Sector, or even just Triborg, would be really, really cool to see. Cyrax and Sector were really cool in Mortal Kombat 9. And like I said, in Mortal Kombat 11, they got some really cool redesigns that we didn't even get to see as playable characters. There was mods, of course, and stuff like that, but I think we need Cyrax and Sector to make a return, but you can't just add one of them. So if you don't want to add Cyrax and Sector, they should just add Triborg, because obviously you can't just add one of them. That would be really weird. So I have Cyrax / Sector / Triborg at number 9. Let's move on to number 8. Coming in at number 8, a very big fan favorite character that I'm surprised was not in Mortal Kombat 11 is Reptile. Reptile's last game was Mortal Kombat X, and for some reason, he just did not show up in MK11. He does show up in the crypt, which I don't really know much about. I can't remember if he dies or not. I know you see him in the crypt though, but when he showed up in the crypt, he still had his MKX design. So, a lot of people speculate that he would not be returning for Mortal Kombat 11, and obviously he didn't. Now I'm hoping he will get a new redesign and make his return back to Mortal Kombat 12, as he is a really cool character, and it was kind of sad that we got almost all the ninjas in Mortal Kombat 11, and we missed out on Reptile, who's been in the game for a very long time. I was really surprised that they took him out, because he's been in most of the games, just like Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Not all of them, but most of them. So it's kind of shocking to see that he got taken out, but I really hope he makes his return for Mortal Kombat 12. We had Reptile at number 8. Let's move on to number 7. Coming in at number 7, we have Kenshi, who is also in Mortal Kombat X, a really cool character. He's the blind sword-wielding character, and I feel like he was a really cool character. Once again, he returns in Mortal Kombat 11, but in the crypt, and he's dead. I'm pretty sure you just take his blindfold. Can't really remember, I never really got into the crypt, but that's besides the point. Kenshi was a really cool character and never really got the chance to stand out, as he was only in one game, and I'd really like to see his character develop and see what new redesign they could come up with. I don't really know how he'd fit with the story, but I still think seeing Kenshi return in Mortal Kombat 12 would be really cool, as a lot of the characters that were introduced in MKX were really cool characters who just didn't get enough time to shine. So that's why Kenshi comes in at number 7. Let's move on to number 6. Coming in at number 6, kind of an older character, we have Chameleon. Now this is the female version, and I never really known this character. This is probably the character out of all these characters, this is probably the one I know the least about. But I think Chameleon seems like a really cool character. I guess she could copy all of the female ninjas' abilities, so she could copy Jade, Scarlet, Melina, Katana, etc. And I know there's a boy version of Chameleon that does the exact same thing, just copies the the boy ninjas, but I think it'd be really cool to have her come back, because I think she was only in like 2 or 3 games. So I think it'd be really cool to have her come back and kind of develop her character a little bit more, maybe change it up to where she has also some of her own moves, kind of like how Shang Tsung, yes, does copy people's abilities, but he also has some of his own moves. So that's why I have Chameleon at number 6. Let's move on to the top 5. Coming in here at number 5, we have a character that everybody wanted last year for Mortal Kombat 11 and the DLC. We have Havoc. Now, Havoc used to be loved by everybody. I don't know where all the love went. He'll probably come back up in the talk since Mortal Kombat 12 is now coming out. But at first I didn't really know anything about Havoc, so I was just like, whatever. But then I actually got to try him. I can't remember what game it was. I think it was maybe Deception or Armageddon. I don't remember which one he was in, but I got to try him on an old emulated version of Mortal Kombat, and it was really cool. Honestly, I really do like Havoc. Maybe they could give him a really cool new redesign and maybe some new moves. And I think he'd be really cool to see return in the story. Even if he doesn't have a big play in the story, I think a lot of people would love to see Havoc return for Mortal Kombat 12. So that's why I have him in the top 5. Let's move on to number 4. Coming in at number 4, a character that I've always loved, we have got Goro. Now, Goro is a really cool character. I think he's one of the best. I also really like Kintaro, but I decided to go with Goro. And we got Shiva's return in MK11. Now, usually we don't get these forearm characters. I mean, we did get Goro in MKX, but usually they're supposed to just be bosses. But now that we got Shiva getting her return in MK11, and she got such a different change, more addition to the story and all that, I'd love to see Goro return and see what they could do with him in MK12. Like, Goro, Shao Kahn, Kintaro, people like that have always been ones I really liked, just for no reason, because just they were big and cool and they were bosses. And I would absolutely love to see Goro make his return to Mortal Kombat 12, even if he was just DLC, and just see him come back in here for some really cool storytelling, maybe even a pre-order bonus, just like anything like that. I'd love to see him return and see what they could do with him, so that's why he comes in at number 4. Let's move on to the top 3. Coming in at number 3, we have a character just like Goro. We have Motaro. Now, Motaro is the half-human, half-horse character, and I don't think he's actually ever been, no, I think he's only been playable once or twice in the Mortal Kombat series. Just like Goro, I'd love to see him return, get a new update, see what they could do with him, and just like Goro, he doesn't have to be a big part of the story. He could be DLC or even a pre-order bonus. He's pretty much just the exact same fact as Goro, except we haven't really seen more. We've seen more of Goro, so I'd love to see what they do with him. So that's why Motaro comes in at number 3. Let's move on to the final 2. Coming in at number 2, we have a character that kind of sides along once again with Goro and Motaro. We have Onaga. Now, Onaga was going to be one of the main villains in the older Mortal Kombat games before Shao Kahn made his return, and I don't really know much about Onaga, just like Chameleon. I don't really know much about either of them, but Onaga seems like a really cool character, and I'd love to see him return. Once again, he could just be DLC or even a pre-order bonus. I would just love to see what they could do with him, because he did really seem like a really cool character back in the 3D era of the Mortal Kombat days, or 2D era, or whatever it's called. But anyways, yeah, Onaga comes in here at number 2. Let's move on to number 1. And coming in at number 1 for the character I want most from Mortal Kombat 12, we have Smoke. Now, Smoke has not been playable in a Mortal Kombat game since Mortal Kombat 9. He got a really cool redesign in Mortal Kombat X, and they give him a whole new personality, and he was evil now, and then he never showed up in MKX or never showed up in MK11. It is sad that we got characters like Fujin and Rain, who are a lot older, like ninja-style characters, but we have not gotten Smoke in such a long time. Smoke is one of my favorite characters, and I'd love to see how they could expand upon him. If he is not in this game, I'm going to be very surprised, as I feel like he's one of the most wanted characters in the Mortal Kombat series. So I'd absolutely love to see Smoke return from Mortal Kombat 12, and I'd love to see what they do with him. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you will always be notified when I drop another video. And let me know in the comments down below, what characters do you want to see return from Mortal Kombat 12 that weren't in Mortal Kombat 11 and that aren't DLC characters? Like I said, my top 3 were Smoke, Onaga, and Motaro. So let me know in the comments down below what your top 3 are, or just anybody you really want. And just a quick update, more Mortal Kombat and FNAF type videos coming very soon. Also some plushie work, and finally the FNAF World opinion video is being made, so I hope you guys are excited for that. I have not worked on it because when I announced it, I got really sick, but now it's finally being worked on, so I hope you guys are excited for that. And yeah, just a bunch of stuff coming soon. I'm sorry I've been absent. I've just been hanging out with my friends because it is my spring break. So I've been kind of taking a break and instead just pumping out more quality videos and taking more time off, if you guys understand. So yeah, just thank you guys for everything. The Fortnite gameplay review should be coming hopefully very soon as well. So yeah, a lot of stuff. And I also do want to say the giveaway is still going. If you want to enter in the giveaway, all you have to do is leave a like on whatever video you watch. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Yes, I can check. And comment down below your favorite Five Nights at Freddy's character and why. And you'll be entered in the giveaway to win a shot at the FNAF Book Trilogy set, which is the Silver Eyes, the Twisted Ones, and the Fourth Closet. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.